Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's fucked. I still don't know how to film within the daytime. This is fucked. So if you can't tell by my face, today's video we're gonna do a get ready with me. Now I know that Jenna Marbles just put up get ready with me to go nowhere. No one's ever gonna believe me, but I swear down to you guys, I had that very same idea like a week ago, but just didn't do it. So here we are. I'm gonna fucking do it anyway because let's face it, I got nothing better to do. I'm wearing a dress today as well. I don't know why. I figured I'd look nice and fancy for myself in these four walls. I've already moisturised my face and done like the under eye cream and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Serum, which at first, when I first had it, it confused me. I didn't know how to use it, but also, just because I like to start drama as early on as possible, I always use my Jeffree Star palette as a mirror because it has a massive mirror, and I still use the highlighters, but I wouldn't buy from him again. When you're bored in isolation, so you just want to take shots at one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. I'll start doing my eyebrows and then I'll talk as well. I've made a coffee, and this is probably the bougiest thing I'm going to say in this video. Actually, I'm probably going to say like way more bougie stuff. At Marks and Spencer's, they have this. This isn't interesting to anyone. I'm getting bored listening to myself already. At Marks and Spencer's, they have a, what do they have? Vegan hazelnut spread. Basically, it's just vegan Nutella. And I bought it today. You know, going outside for the essentials. And it's so fucking good. So I've decided to put a spoonful of it in my coffee. See if that does anything. I'm probably just gonna make it taste like ass. I like to do my eyebrows first, so then I can tidy them back up. I'm literally not getting ready for anything. I'm doing my makeup for videos. I'm going to use a CC cream as my foundation because I am running out of this Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. And also, so my skin, if you can't tell right now, it's super red because I've been using a retinol. This is Paula's Choice 1% retinol treatment in the evenings. And it is just, I have sensitive skin anyway, and it's just made my face so red and inflamed and flaky. But it'll be worth it in 6 months' time when I look like a young human again, you know? It's an anti-wrinkle preventative treatment thing. And so my skin is like so much more sensitive than ever before. My skin's so sensitive, it's probably thinking that I'm calling it fat right now or something. Everything's hurting. Everything's fucking hurting my face. Like, this is hurting my face. So I don't want to... I don't even think this is a good... I don't know. I don't even think that's a good foundation anymore. So I need a new foundation. So we are going to carve these out. This is some... Oh, e.l.f. as well. Flawless Concealer. I don't even think e.l.f.'s very good. I don't think I will bother with eyeshadow today. Just because I'm not going anywhere. So earlier today when I had to go outside to get the essentials, which consisted of chocolate spread and more chocolate, on my state-sanctioned daily walk I went through Liverpool Street Station to get to where I needed to go. Through it, I didn't take a tube right off it. Fuck taking it, are you kidding? Fuck taking a tube right now, shit. Why am I getting mad at myself for saying that? Anyway, I was going through Liverpool Street Station. There were cops everywhere, there was the fuzz, there was the popo, obviously, right now. But these police officers had guns, not just any guns. I thought they were rifles. Machine guns! They had machine guns! What? What are you gonna start doing? Shooting the infected? What's going on? This isn't a zombie film. Like, a gun, I get it, but machine guns? It seems a little bit overkill to me, that's all I'm saying. I'm going to take this CC cream and use that, but I don't think it's... Is it my colour? Oh, it doesn't fucking matter. It's not like I'm going anywhere. It smells like something. Wow. Do you know I'm a writer? It smells like something. How's lockdown and quarantine treating the rest of you guys? I'm fine. Having the time of my life. My life hasn't really like changed that much. It's still just making loads of YouTube videos. Loads. And get my beauty blender and smush that everywhere. I do miss my friends though quite a lot, and my parents, because obviously I'm not going to go see them. I've been doing a lot of video calls with my friends. I was on the phone to one of them last night and she said that she's experiencing second week syndrome, which I thought was a very good and apt term for it. You know, in the first week, it kind of felt like, okay, right, this is the situation, this is what we've got to deal with. Might as well try to make the best out of a bad situation. Well, that's how I see things anyway. And, you know, be really productive and stuff. And I swear, this, I don't think it matches, but it really doesn't fucking matter, okay? If you can't look like shit during a time like this, when can you look like shit? Let's just go in with this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer because it's quite light. What else did I want to say? Oh, I think I wanted to say, like, shout out to my fucking lips. I gotta tell you guys, I gotta be honest with you guys, because you guys that watched this video, you're like the OGs. The followers of mine who watch these types of videos give a shit about what I've got to say for some bizarre reason. I now love my lips. They look so much better. I think they settled down. I'm so happy with the shape. I'm very glad that I got the filler. There was a moment when I first had it done, because in the first week it's like quite lumpy and it doesn't feel right because the filler is retaining moisture. I did have a lot of regret because it looked weird, it looked kind of disfigured, it did look lumpy, it looked like I had constant blisters on my fucking mouth, and I had a few moments of being quite upset, thinking, what have I done? My narcissism has caused me to ruin my face, you know, just like had a bit of regret. But then they evened out. It took about a month for them to calm down and become the shape they are now. And then after that I was just so happy. So I'm not going to say would recommend, because you should do things for yourself. This is a new purchase I got. I got Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in the shade Lavender, because I thought butter would probably be too yellow for me. And this looks a bit too much. It does kind of look lavendery when it goes on your skin, but then after you put like setting spray on, it's fine. I ran out of my Urban Decay setting spray, the all-nighter, so I've been having to use this NYX matte finish powder. I don't like it, I don't rate it, I don't think it's very good. I think it settles on this ASMR. I think it settles on the skin strange. I don't like that's way too much. I don't like it, I'm not a fan. But I tried to order from Urban Decay online the other day and it didn't go through and they took my money. Right, the really smart move to make is when you're applying a powder, make sure you're wearing a black dress so it gets everywhere and you'll be the talk of the party. But we aren't going to any parties, so it's okay. This, by the way, this video is First World Problems, the video. I like to play the bongos on my head to make sure I've got everything. Not the same colour at all, doesn't matter, don't worry, let's keep going. Okay, good, good, good. Powder all over my tits. Ha! Heard that one before. This isolation is getting to me. My rats are staring at me. Hi! Oh no! Great. Now, my favourite part, contouring using the Urban Decay Beach Bronze. So I need to get some more foundation, but I'm the type of bitch that needs to get a colour match every single fucking time because, you know, I'm really pale, but then I've got a pink undertone. But also, I'm kind of yellow as well. My skin is just a bit strange. You probably won't be able to see it on, you won't be able to see it on camera, but I do have like a kind of, a sort of yellow tone to myself as well. So, I don't trust myself getting it right to order makeup online in the correct foundation shade. I mean, if I was going to buy the Stay Naked foundation again, then I'd just get this colour, even though that colour does not look like, it doesn't look right at all, does it? But I don't want that foundation because it's burning my skin, because my skin is burning up, because I'm trying to not to get wrinkles and it's just a fucking drama. I'm like trying to use the viewfinder as a mirror instead of using this actual mirror. Oh my god, it's so fucking quirky. Right, let's just snatch this nose, hide this nose. Maybe do a little across the bridge to make a button effect. Has that done anything? No? Okay, good, let's move on. So what I actually wanted to do, now this is bougie, is take some of those hard-earned YouTube monies and go into Charlotte Tilbury and get some high-end Charlotte Tilbury foundation and concealer and just really treat myself, but that's not happening right now. It's just fine, there's bigger problems in the world. At the same time though, I do want you guys to know that obviously there are massive problems going on in the world right now, but, well, to be honest, there's always big problems going on. If it wasn't coronavirus, there'd be something else going on, no doubt. It's very important to have perspective when things are going on, but if you feel, you know, upset that you haven't seen your friends or you haven't taken online classes or whatever, those feelings are valid. You don't have to invalidate and minimize your own feelings just because other people are having it worse right now, because that's the case for anything. You know, saying someone can't be sad or upset because someone out there has it worse is the same as saying you can't be happy because right now someone's just won the lottery. Do you know what I mean? Your feelings aren't invalid, but hand perspective is key, you know? As much as I can sit here and complain about makeup and be very first worldy, I can also recognise that these problems don't really matter. They're not a big deal. It's not gonna... I'm British, so I just like to moan, but it doesn't actually ruin my day or anything. What ruins my day is the constant thought of my own mortality. I've been thinking a lot about that recently in Stuck Indoors. Should I do a little eyeshadow? Should I do a little eyeshadow? I can't be bothered, really. It's just me, or does my teeth look white? I haven't done anything like much to them. I haven't been doing teeth whitening gel that much. I did feel going into this lockdown, oh, I'm going to get so much done though. I'm just going to be productive. Just me, myself and I am two fat rats. They're not fat really. I'm going to give them a complex. Me, myself and I just, you know, doing work. Ooh, maybe I'll finish my book. Have I? Fuck. Actually, I did write a chapter the other day. So I've been watching a lot of Ancient Aliens because why the fuck wouldn't you watch Ancient Aliens? True facts. Such a good show. I'm gonna audition to be on Ancient Aliens. This voice is getting really annoying. And watching Ancient Aliens is helping inspire me for my book, the novel about the reptilian that causes Brexit, obviously. I'm just taking like a brown shade from the NYX palette and I'm just gonna like stamp that all over and then blend it, and then that's that for eyeshadow. Okay, so yeah, I've been watching a lot of Ancient Aliens, spending my time in quarantine well, and it really helps me with my book ideas. Did you know that the moon has something called helium-3 on it, which could be used to mine blah 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 blah. You know, this kind of stuff helps me with my writing because I'm writing about aliens. And for some reason recently I've just been obsessed with the Ark of the Covenant. Apparently Hitler wanted to find it. Was it a weapon from the extraterrestrials and that's why it brought down the walls of Jericho? I don't know what it is. I've just been obsessed with it recently. And also, for those who aren't in the know, I'm not religious in any way. I'm firmly agnostic. I find atheism to be a little bit too arrogant for my taste because I just don't feel that you can sit there and be like, there's absolutely nothing outside of this realm of existence or whatnot. Nothing after death, nothing before death, nothing. I don't feel you can do that, but then I also don't feel that you can be like, there's a God and I'll write down a bunch of shit in this book. Legit facts, mate. That's how it went down. That's how it went down when they were writing the Bible. Look at this, spitting straight fire, bluv. I tried to say blood and bruv at the same time. Bluv, it's the new London slang. Wow, I've warmed up now, haven't I? Good thing I'm almost done with this video and I've warmed up. Right, so I'm agnostic. Though I'm kind of low-key interested in Shintoism because I'm that much of a weeb. People back then weren't stupid. If there are stories that were retold orally for thousands of years before being written down, clearly they have like a bit of significance, psychologically or whatever. I don't think things should just be disregarded as the ramblings of some farmers, because that's not the case. Even if you just want to take teachings from like the Torah or the Quran or the Bible as metaphors, you know, I just think it's interesting. And I don't like to throw out anything. I like to examine a lot because it makes life more interesting. Can you agree? Do you see what I mean? So, right, I don't know what this has to do with anything. Oh yeah, so basically, I decided before the climax of my book, I needed another like little subplot because this fucking lighting, I swear to God, something else that would happen before the main climax of the book. I decided my reptilian is gonna look for the Ark of the Covenant with this journalist who is every bad Vice journalist ever rolled into a single entity. I know it's quite arrogant, but I really do like vibe with my own writing. I'll go back, reread stuff that I've written and have a little laugh to myself. You know, because if I'm not entertaining myself, what's the point? Anyway, we've been yapping for too long. I think it's quite disconcerting how easy it is for me to get in front of a camera and talk shit. I'm probably just missing talking to people. Actually, that's not true. I've got loads of people to talk to. All right, show off. Oh, I'm going into a stupid mood. Let's do some eyeliner. Right, my favourite part. Let's do. So this blush is so old, but let's do loads of fuck off blusher because we are e-girls on the Alizee Easy channel. I like to kind of like dab it. Yes, the isolation is getting to me a little bit. I do really miss my friends. I am an extrovert. I love attention. I love being with my friends all the time. You know, I'm quite lucky. I've got a lot of really good friends. I've got like 10 best friends. What a show off, I know. And lots of acquaintances, but on the downside, it is getting to me quite, do you mind? It's getting to me quite a bit, not being able to see them. Look at that. Blush just really pulls it all together, huh? But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Pub's closed. Can't even go to the Winchester and wait for all this to blow over. I love that. I just love the ego. I love the ego look. I want to get that freck thing for the fake freckles because I hate doing it the way I did it previously. It's too much effort. I did consider to myself, I wonder how old Alizee, the drinker Alizee, would be dealing with this lockdown right now if I still drunk or did drugs. And I mean, I'd probably just be really, really, really drunk right now. I'd be doing this Get Ready With Me, but a drunk version. Sneaking off to do lines occasionally, probably, who knows. Nah, I never did a YouTube video on drugs. No, you don't believe me, but I never did a YouTube video on drugs. I did it drunk or hungover a lot of the time, but not drugs. Oh yeah, I am taking this thawed out shade from the Jeffree Star palette and just... I'm putting on a lot of makeup to go nowhere with. I did a home workout the other day. Naturally, Stephanie, who is a vegan YouTuber who I follow, she's like a fitness channel. And then Chloe Ting, I did some of their home workouts. And then my legs were ruined for the next few days afterwards, so I fancy I'm just not going to do home workouts again. I'm just going to walk around by myself. I'm going to do this thing, finishing spray, before I put on my mascara because I don't like waiting around. And then sometimes I just feel like it can smudge and mascara down on this bit, and I hate any bit of my makeup being fucked with if I've spent like half an hour to an hour doing it. Hate it, can't stand it, pet peeve. Right. What a privileged pet peeve. I'm sure with the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation and concealer doesn't like working with anything that isn't Urban Decay, because when... Keanu Musk, hey! I can't focus because my rats are fighting. What a sentence. Okay, I'm going to use this Lash Vegas by Barry M. That hasn't changed. This chapstick thing, this is my preferred method of... Oh yeah, and I got to put on some false eyelashes. Well, I don't need to, but they kind of complete a look now for me. So, I'd put on this peachy chapstick thingy. That looks nice, I think. Not to suck my own dick, but that looks nice. Do you guys want like rat content? Do you want me to get my rats out? The reason I don't put them on camera is they have rabies. They are rabid. They are naughty. They misbehave. They're lovely, really. I'm sure it's just me. And then I'll just take like any red. And then go back over with this chapstick thing. No, I changed my mind. I hate my teeth. I need to whiten them. Next video. Me whitening my teeth. Let's do some self-care content, guys. Do you ever see the Mighty Boosh where he's singing that isolation song? I get the Eyeliner Luxe faux mink lashes. I usually get the 3/4 lengths, but I can't find them at the moment. People are probably panic buying them. So, I've got the full ones. I don't really like putting on full eyelashes. Yeah, anyway, you see in the Mighty Boosh where he's singing the isolation song where he's like, all the things are... What an incredible voice. Never be. And he's like... He's not like that at all. Isolation, isolation, isolation. I'm gonna stop now. I promise. Right. I just use my fingers to put these on. Don't care. I feel on the cusp of a headache. But I felt that all day. But I think I'm just dehydrated. What an incredibly interesting life I lead. Really getting into the mind of Alizee here. All the things I'll never be. All the things I'll never see. I'm so annoying. I'm gonna start crying in a minute. I could be a Mighty Boosh character, don't you think? One of my rats is licking his balls. Hey! We have company. Don't do that. So, see that ludicrous display last night? Yeah. The problem with Arsenal was they just always think they can walk it in. Right, now let's put this eyelash... Oh, for fuck's sake. I have this really good technique called poke it on, hope for the best. I hate it. Also, let me know in the comments below, right, if you've made it this far, and I'll know, what game would you like me to play? Train Simulator 2020, Minecraft, or any Metal Gear Solid? I've got a bet going with my friend. Not really a bet, but he thinks people will say Metal Gear Solid. I think I'm going to ignore what people say and just do Train Simulator 2020 or Minecraft if I want to try and get some views. I don't know. I don't know. We'll just have to see, won't we? And then after that, I got to do the exciting job of doing some fucking laundry. What an adult. Do you know what I did earlier? Do you know what I did earlier? I hoovered and then I mopped and then I hoovered again. I quite like hoovering. That is the worst thing I've ever said. I've truly become an adult. Hoovering's just quite nice, isn't it? Yeah, doing this kind of whale of a time. That real laugh riot. Is that even a word? Who says that? Real laugh riot. I'm gonna Google it. It's probably something from like Clockwork Orange. Anyone else like Clockwork Orange? I used to kind of fancy Alex in a weird way. I feel like this eyelash always goes on better and I don't know why. I'm pretty sure these aren't even like even, if they can even be even. This hand doesn't work properly. Use this one. Oh, looks fucking horrific. Looks terrible, but I don't care. That'll do. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. From me going from like that to this, probably not that much of an improvement. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, don't know why you would, do remember to like, comment, subscribe. I make new videos whenever I feel like it, which is a lot more recently because of this isolation that we're all going through. Stay safe, don't cough on each other, stay indoors, be good, call a loved one. I don't know. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.